Hey everyone, Micah Morgan here with Red Cloud Contracting, and today I wanted to take you on a quick tour of a job in a basement that we finished. Actually, we refinished it here in Arlington Heights, suburb just right outside Chicago, and just kind of wanted to talk through a few really cool things that we got to do on this job. So a little cold out today, so how about I take you inside? Hey, we're down here in the basement, and yeah, just wanted to kind of go through a few things with you guys in terms of really four main things that we did to really kind of change this space. Now, this was already a previously finished basement, so we didn't really do any major layout changes or anything. But one of the big things that we did that the homeowner really was looking for was the lighting. So down here in the basement, there wasn't really a lot of lighting options that were existing. There were a couple track lights, a flush-mounted light, and so really what she was looking for was this recessed can lighting look, so we installed just about over a dozen recessed can lights, all the low profile, so it's real tight up to the ceiling. It's temperature selectable, or it's called color selectable, with different brightness ranges basically. And then one other kind of cool thing we did over here was put one of these gimbal lights, which is a light that you can direct right down towards the fireplace, kind of make that more of a featured lighted area. Yeah, so really the only other lighting changes that we made here in the basement was kind of over in this area, this little kind of corridor hallway, and then really one of the main things was lighting here in the stairwell. There was no existing lighting, so we added a light up there. It's really kind of a safety concern, really. So, again, recessed can lighting, quite a bit of it, separate switches. It was something that we had talked about how to lay it out, what was going to work best for the homeowner. So, yeah, that's really the first kind of big thing that we did here in the basement. So another sort of big thing that we did down here in the basement was this what we call wainscoting or wainscoting, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And it's basically this white half of the bottom half of the wall with the trim around it and all that kind of stuff. We created these kind of 3 foot by 2 foot boxes, and we pretty much started all the way from the staircase, wrapped it around the entire perimeter of the basement. And the reason we went with this style of the wainscoting is it matches pretty closely to the cabinets in the craft area, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, just another really pretty simple thing to do regarding adding a sort of a design element to a space. And so yeah, it was something that the homeowner wanted to have, kind of a some featured area of the basement, and so we were able to kind of go through and put it around all of the walls and make it look real nice. And then we just painted it. So yeah, definitely another really cool consideration when recreating a space is to do some sort of wainscoting or wainscoting finish. So yeah, that's that one right there. So one of the other kind of major things that we did here in the basement was new flooring. It was just sort of like linoleum glue down that was existing, and so what we did is match the flooring that we had done several months ago up in the kitchen, and we used this luxury vinyl plank flooring, which is a great floor in many different applications, but especially for basements, and especially if you have pets. And so there's a couple dogs here. The homeowner has a couple big dogs, so it's pet friendly. It's waterproof. Comes in tons of colors. Looks great. And this is actually really neat looking floor. It has multiple widths, multiple lengths, things like that. So it kind of gives a real unique look to it. And one other thing I wanted to show you was over here. So this vinyl floor product, they make caps for stair treads too, to match. Same material, same color, and it was just it is an existing kind of construction grade stairs, and so we got some vinyl tread caps and got that on there, and then some sort of kind of a carpet application on each tread just for a little bit more stability and grip coming down. So yeah, flooring was another really big one that we did down here. Again, to match the upstairs kitchen that we did a little while back, and we do vinyl floors a lot. Just a great product, great flooring to use, especially in basements and anywhere else. So yeah, that's another thing that we did down here. So one of the last kind of major things that we did down here in the basement was adding this little craft area, which I'll show you here. Yeah, so a couple different things around this craft area. All plywood construction cabinets, where there was really not much here to begin with. We had actually created this little enclosure here. There's the sump pump behind there, just to kind of finish this off a little bit nicer. And one of the big things here that was really important to the homeowner was this 100-plus-year-old terrazzo stone top. And so, like, one of the questions during the design stage in the conversation was, how do we integrate this sort of family heirloom into this craft area? And so we laid it out, we drew it out, we developed the design for this cabinet layout, and I found just wanted some nice white quartz countertop, and bam, fit it right there, centered on the window, and sort of just integrated it in with the rest of the countertop. Really kind of a neat part of the project. Kind of has some family history for the homeowner, and a special piece because it was her grandma's, and again, over a century old. So really kind of cool to kind of integrate it here into this little craft area. And just really a couple other things around here was just the cabinet layouts. We have this soffit here which has the ductwork in it, and so just having to figure out what size cabinets and fillers would kind of make this all work, and it really turned out nice. Really like this little crafty area myself. So anyway, that was another kind of big piece to this whole project that we were able to include, especially with that stone top. So yeah, it's the little craft area. So one other last thing I wanted to talk about, and it's something that we do in just about every basement job, whether we're refinishing an existing space like this or whether we're building one out from scratch. So pretty much every basement has the electrical panel in it, and what I really like to do is custom build like a electrical panel access door to kind of finish it off, because nobody really wants to look at just the kind of standard industrial look of the electrical panel. So yeah, here's just kind of an example. We built this door. It covers the electrical panel that's inside there, and just kind of another little feature thing that we like to do. Now, whether you want it painted white or the color of the wall or maybe a different style door, we can do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just like woodworking type stuff, and we like to build in those little details in our basement project. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you that too. Hey, so that's the job right there. Again, there's kind of these four kind of major components that we did on this project. The lighting, kind of big thing, number one. Number two is the kind of the wainscoting design, and again, there's lots of different options you can go with there. The homeowner really liked this option. Again, kind of matched that the shaker style cabinets that we put in the craft area. So yeah, wainscoting was number two. Thirdly was just the flooring and getting that updated and looking nice and clean, and a great durable floor for pets and spills, and it's waterproof and it's great for basements. Redoing those stairs sort of even from a safety standpoint. So that was kind of big one, number three. And then of course that craft area, which is really kind of one of the featured spots down here in this basement, and including that family heirloom, really, with that stone top. So yeah, hey, if you guys have an existing basement that you're looking to kind of do a facelift, makeover, some updates and stuff, we'd love to be able to help you there as well. Or in terms of basements, if you got an unfinished one and you want to build it out from scratch, we'd love to help you out with that as well. And so just to remind you, if you're if you're thinking about these things, we have a process called the 3D experience. Stands for Dream, Design, Deliver. And the first part of all that is your dream for this. And if you're interested and you're thinking about it, feel free to look us up on the web at www.redcloudcontracting.com. You can book a free 30-minute consultation with me, and we can talk you through more the details of the process and what you're looking to do, and what the budget is, and we can start that conversation. It all starts there with the dream. So, or you can always give us a call, 630-800-2946. Love to talk to you about that as well. So yeah, thanks for taking the tour with us of here in Arlington Heights of the basement that we refinished. And yeah, this is Micah from Red Cloud Contracting, your friendly neighborhood contractor. Thanks.